John, standing again.
Yes.
Why standing again?
I don't really know. I'll say I look at the area and we need a lot doing here still, and I feel I've been here all my life and I'd still like to see things made a bit better than what they are. Private landowners have sort of destroyed us in the last few years, so we're having quite a good fight, and I won't say actually a fight, we're having a good interaction with them now, and they are beginning to look at our way of seeing things.
In what way do you mean private landlords have destroyed us?
Well, I'll go back to the old day, like many people do within the area, of when Bartlers actually run the estate, and it was looked after by Bartlers, and unfortunately now most of the area is owned by private landowners who we knew probably 5-6 years ago wanted to build 13,000 houses, which we fought against, and fortunately at the moment, touch wood, we did win that one, but you never know what's going to come forward again. So I feel that I need to stand to support the people of the area.
Do you feel like almost a bit King Canute-like?
No, not at all, because there's lots of people within this area I think would feel the same as what I do and would stand if they had to, and people do stand up to be counted in the area when things are tough.
There's one thing where we travel over all 20 wards, and at times we're filming down here, whether it's St Clair's Community Day, but we see yourself and Barry.
Sure.
There is a real feeling that you really love this area, isn't it? You do, don't you?
Yes, we do. I'm going to say I've lived all my life. I was born and bred here. Barry's lived there probably 55, 60 years as well. And you are part of the community, and you do want things to be better in the area. And this is why we do it, and we try to be involved in whatever we can, because our main aim is we can't promise anything at all. And that is not part of our promise to anyone. We will always do our best for you, and that's all we can ever say. We will support you and do our best for you.
I'm going to come to the question of independent. Why independent?
I've never been a political animal. I like to feel that I can represent people without having a party whip on me saying what I can and can't do. Sometimes myself and Barry might disagree on some things. Not always, most of the time we are together on everything. But you know, we work our way around things and we will support what we can.
But people will look at your voting record, and this is the prickly subject, so to speak, and say, why is it, whether in opposition or in power, that you seem to lean towards voting with the Conservatives?
It may seem that way, but myself and Barry will always vote what is best for the residents of our ward. We will always do what is best for our ward. That we feel that, we won't say what the people need, but if they come to us, and a lot of them support the PCSOs, and we was in a question, the last vote, the fact is that the PCSOs we might have lost. The PCSOs we have in this area have made a big difference for us. We had a major problem with motorbikes. They have basically stopped that completely now. And we need to support people like that. It's no use trying to cut the PCSOs. They are badly needed in our area. And this is the reason we support the Tories on that. They went for that. There are other times when we have supported Labour on various issues, but we will do what's ever best for the residents of East Tilbury Ward.
But if we went through the road, it wouldn't be 50-50, would it? 50% of the time but supporting Tories, 50% Labour. There was a heavily slant to Tories.
Well, maybe there is, but maybe their policies suit East Tilbury better than what the Labour do. But we will always do what we think is best for our residents.
The big controversy over the budget meeting was to do with the possible outsourcing of certain facilities, and you supported that. What was there in that why did you support that?
Well, that was really a non-start, because still nothing's been sorted out as yet. I'm going to say, and that is a major problem with the council at the moment. Nothing is really sorted, dead finished. There's always something lingering on. As the facilities, from leisure facilities to village halls, there's still nothing totally done with it. And I think, my own personal opinion, is the fact that the council as it is at the moment should be working together, whether you're Labour, Tory or Independent. We need to look what's best for the residents in this time of real strife and sort of uneconomical procedures.
Would you like to see more independent candidates? Because I was speaking to Colin Churchman, interviewing Colin Churchman last night, and there's people who are standing, like Keith Hatcher in Tilbury in Thurrock Park. Would you like to see more? Do you think that would be better for the borough?
I think it could. I'd like to see the borough with independents to give them a go. I know it happened many years ago, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I think independents might give maybe a different outlook on things and actually look after the residents, because unfortunately you see what goes on in the council chamber. It's sometimes a bit of a slagging match in there. No one gets anywhere with that. You need to be working together.
Do you sometimes feel that there's a tubie right down the front and there's like 46 other sets of eyes all looking at you?
I don't know how it's actually worked. I'm going to say we seem to be put in there. We don't have a decision where we actually sit. I'm going to say we sometimes arrive and we've moved from where we was one time before, because we're the independents and we'd like to move them here, we'd like to move them there. But it doesn't bother us where we sit, because we will always voice our opinion, what we need to do.
And finally, things like, for example, education, with ideas of maybe St Clair's and East Tilbury Primary, maybe becoming involved in some form of academy. What's your feelings on subjects such as that?
Again, I would say I will always work with Paul Griffiths, Sheila Cosgrove, and whoever else we need to work with, the governors of the schools, which is best for their school, that they feel is best for their school. And then we work with those sort of people. They will come to us and say, oh, we might want to do this. Then we support. This is what that's why we're independents. We don't want somebody to tell us how we have to go, which is what happens with a party whip. If Paul Griffiths comes to me, Sheila Cosgrove comes to me, we'd like to go this way, you look at it and say, okay, we will support you. Because they're the people who know best. It's like your residents. It's no use you telling them what's best for them. They need to come to you. What is needed? What can we do?
And I guess the final question is that the residents are happy with you being independent, aren't they?
I think so. I think so. I'm going to say it may be that I've been here too long. I've been here all my life, so it may be the fact that maybe they trust me. I don't really know. The fact that myself and Barry are available 24/7, which I think other councils aren't always. I'm saying you see some of the phone numbers, which is the council phone number. They have my home phone number, they have my mobile phone number, and they can knock on my door whenever they want. Because we need to find out as well, because there are certain issues that happen in East Tilbury where we have problems with sewers. So I've been up the road here, riding the sewer out before, because they've come up to me that the sewers are blocked. Sometimes the guys can't always come out straight away. I'm down there with them, riding the sewer out. Doesn't worry me at all, but I think it's the people see your hands on and you are available. Because a lot of the things that we do may not be mega within the area. There's a lot of personal things that we do for people. It may not be a massive thing, but they're quite happy for us to sort of talk to them and help them out where we can.